movies that I'm already in on, and that have a lot of things that can be spoiled, I particularly don't like to watch the second full trailer of a movie. But Spider-Man is that one where you're like, I can't help but peek behind the curtain a little bit. So the second trailer, first full trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home has dropped. I'm giving my thoughts and reactions right after the jump. Hello, everyone. Terrence here with Hollywood Already Did It. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, share, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell below. Anytime we have something, you will be among the first to know. Not much else to say. There are people somewhere today having events in theaters watching this. Who knows what they're getting out in LA, Sherman Oaks, and all that good stuff. But they're releasing it at the same time. So let's see how spoilery this bad boy gets. We'll start it up now. Is that the Hane Goblin? That didn't look like Old City.
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week where my life has felt more. I always went.
I guess it has only been that amount of time.
You botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man. We started getting some visitors.
So from the first trailer, he messed up the key. He messed up the spell, and now he's supposed to short. Got a goblin.
Hello, Peter.
Die.
You're not Peter Parker.
You're not my Peter Parker.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
Others out there, we need to send them back. So, Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, Paul, this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
Something's off with that Doctor Strange. I still don't feel like that's the correct Strange. Or when the spell happens, we get the wrong one. I don't know. Something's off with that Strange.
Spider-Man. It's their fate. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
Look, there has to be another way.
There isn't. There are dangers over the universe. You'll never take this away from me.
There he is. I love that Jamie looks like Electro and not blue.
Everything you want while the world tries to make you choose.
This is a lot.
Sandman was there too.
Save her.
Oh, it's like a full-on Sinister Six in this bitch. They're Gwen Stacy in her? Whenever you see that happen, somebody's neck getting snapped.
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them. December 17th, exclusively in movie theaters. Tickets on sale November 29th. Spider Monday.
Is that what we're calling it now? Cool. You labeled your own day, Spider-Man. Wow. That's a fun trailer. It's funny, it doesn't spoil too much. I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed that they don't see Toby or Andrew. Look, I don't care if they're in the movie or not. I just want to see the film. So whether they're there or not is irrelevant. I know there's been talks of like Matt Murdock and all that stuff. They have kept it to just the villains coming in, which I think for me is enough. We get to hear Goblin. We don't get to see Willem Dafoe, but we get to hear Goblin. We get to hear the bomb. We get to hear the laugh. We see Electro now in a completely new form, which is great. He doesn't look like the all blue stuff, which leans more to a version that we don't like. So you kind of like, oh, Jamie gets a redo. I appreciate that. But the one that I think we didn't, it wasn't really known, although the posters sort of give it away that there's a sand everywhere. But Sandman being a part of this too. You get a sequence where you see the sand forming. So who knows what other villains we have, but we have the forming of the Sinister Six. It's like, does Michael Keaton come back? Do we have that? It's going to be interesting to watch one man plus Doctor Strange, who is basically like five men, but one man take on the Sinister Six. It should be interesting. The key, I think, to that is that it seems like that might be sort of the climax of it, but Strange saying that I can't control how many people are getting in. It seems like he's blocking some of them, but it gets to a point where it becomes overwhelming. So I think that last act, we could get a lot of people that we weren't expecting to be in this. It's spoilery, but not to the point where I am angry that I watched it. So that was fun. That looks good. There's still a lot that I don't know. I still don't trust that Doctor Strange because I don't know why you would do that spell in the first place. But I'm in. I was already in. I can't wait to see this in the theaters and IMAX when I go see Ghostbusters Afterlife. It's going to be a fun kind of moment to say, I got to get in there early and get a chance to watch it. What did you guys think about the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer? I'm glad I watched it. I will probably repeat it as soon as I stop this tape. I will go watch it again just to kind of pick up a couple other tidbits. But it's fun. I think for all the people who had didn't like Eternals or was iffy on Shang-Chi or Black Widow, this is going to be the film that sort of brings us all back together of like, yeah, that's right, Sony and Marvel, Spider-Man. But those are my thoughts. Go ahead and leave your comments and thoughts about the trailer below. If you haven't already, you can follow us on Twitter at HollywoodADI. You can hit us up on email at HollywoodAlreadyDidIt@gmail.com. We also have a podcast with the same name. That's on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, any other place podcasts. We're there. And like always, I got my ticket. You got yours.